Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Dave, Exion Gaming here. As long as my game loads up here, we should be starting a pre-Halloween event stream. So if you guys haven't hopped aboard the hype train, you know, it's leaving the station. It's left. It's gone. Generation 3 will begin its rollout in less than 2.5 hours. We're going to start off with at least the ghost Pokemon. I'm hoping they leave some sort of surprise in there. You know, we know the details of the event, but hopefully they haven't spelled everything out. So there's the 5 ghost Pokemon from Gen 3, not counting Shedinja, that will definitely be available during this event. We have Duskull, Dusklops, Sableye, Shuppet, and Bayonet. So we're going to have definitely those 5 confirmed. We also have new variants of Pikachu, Raichu, and Pichu. It's going to be another Pikachu with a hat. I know how much you guys love Pikachus with the hats. In addition to that, you're going to get double candy for everything. So hatching an egg gets you double candy. Transferring Pokemon. Yeah. I try to utilize my items as much as I can, because Pokestops have started giving out less items. Some people are affected by the 2-item bug. Other people get 3 items. However, in the past, I used to get more than 2 or 3 items per stop. So right now I've got it at 3 items, so I'm lucky I don't have the 2-item bug. But, you know, some people are locked into only getting 2 items per spin, and depending on the area, you know, that can be a huge problem for them. You know, rural players who do not have enough stops or enough activity in their area, they're gonna find it hard. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. So yeah, some people are gonna have it hard to fill up their bag with only getting 2 items per spin. So going back to, where's Gen 3? Gen 3 drops in 2 hours and 19 minutes. 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 noon Pacific Time. So this is it's just the pre-stream. I'm just talking, going to battle some gyms. Not much, but Gen 3 will be dropping at 3 p.m. Eastern. And we have confirmed that we'll have the 5 Generation 3 Ghost Pokemon, not counting Shedinja. If you look in the game's code, so Shedinja, for those of you who don't know, it's a special case. So it's a special case in the games where if you evolve a Nincada into a Ninjask, and you have an open spot in your party, you will get a Shedinja. Now, in the game, Shedinja only has 1 HP. It will get knocked out no matter what if they put it in the game the way it is. But if you look in the master file, which explains the candies needed to evolve Pokemon. The way it appears it's gonna work is once you get 50 candies with a Nincada, you'll have the choice of either evolving it into Shedinja or Ninjask for 50 candies. Now, some people would have liked to have Shedinja during this event, but they're only dropping the ghosts, and there won't be a way to, unless you get a Shedinja in the wild, you'd have to evolve him, and they're only dropping the ghosts. And Shedinja evolves from a bug and a ground Pokemon into bug and ghost. Anyway, it has a special ability. It's called Wonder Guard, and what happens is Shedinja can only take damage if it's super effective. And so you're gonna need fire, I forget off the top of my head, but there's only really 4 counters to it. So if you don't hit it with a super effective move, it doesn't take any damage, and it only has 1 HP anyway. So any hit that you land will knock it out, as long as it's super effective. And I'm happy I could help you out with some info, buddy. So, 2 hours, 15 minutes, we got to go. Now, I'm hoping with this event, because not only are there the 5 ghost Pokemon from Gen 3, but they also have included the shinies of those Pokemon. Now, I'm not sure if all the Pokemon in the game have shiny versions or not. I'm not talking about accessible in the game. I'm talking about... Hey, no problem, buddy. I'm not talking about are they accessible like Magikarp and Pichu. I'm talking about are there sprites loaded into the game. So all of the ghost Pokemon, they have their... Like I was saying, all the ghost Pokemon have shiny sprites. I'm just not sure if they'll be shiny locked or if that's something that we'll actually get. Because if they weren't in any way available, I don't know why Niantic would put them in the game right now. It only makes the package size bigger. It's adding more unnecessary things. They could have added the shinies with the rest of Gen 3. So, you know, that's leading me and some others to speculate that possibly we will have a chance to catch the shiny forms of the ghost Pokemon. And this is a 2-week-long event. This is going to be a really long event, and there's only 5 Pokemon that are new that we can catch. It's going to get boring after a while, especially, you know, once you have those 5, what are you going for? High IVs, high levels, different movesets. Now, here's something to remember. When Generation 2 launched, They did a similar thing with a rollout. They did the baby Pokemon first, and then they launched the rest of Gen 2. Those baby Pokemon, if you got them before Gen 2 launched completely, some of them had legacy moves. For example, Togetic has a legacy moveset. So as of now, no new moves have been added to the game. So the moves for each of the Ghost Pokemon has been made available. So we know that their moves are moves already in the game. However, when Gen 3 launches in entirety, there's certainly going to be new moves. And when that happens, there'll most likely be a move shuffle. So it might be in your best interest, if you don't want to waste a TM in the future. Oh, congrats, buddy. I got 4 Entei right now. So it might be worth it to keep a Pokemon of each moveset if it's high IB, high level, because you might end up with a legacy move. For example, I have a legacy Gengar that has Shadow Claw. Right now, Baynet has Shadow Claw, and it actually makes it a very... it depends what you want to do with it, but in the right circumstances, it can be pretty powerful. Right now, it takes about 4.5 level 30 Baynets with Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball to take out an Alakazam raid boss solo. So you can solo an Alakazam with 4.5 Baynets with about 20 seconds to spare on the clock. It's possible that they change Baynet's moveset and they take away Shadow Claw in the future. You know, right now I have a Shadow Claw Gengar that, if it was more important in the meta, I would power it up. But Shadow Claw Gengar is a legacy moveset. So as I was saying a second ago, it's gonna be 2 weeks. 2 weeks to catch 5 Pokemon. And Gen 3 comes out in 2 hours and 10 minutes, buddy. 3 o'clock Eastern time and 12 noon Pacific time. And as I've been saying, Gen 3 will start with the it will start with at least 5 of the Ghost Pokemon, possibly the shiny version of each, possibly more. There could be Pokemon released that we have not been told about. Doubtful. We're also going to see Hypnos, we're going to see Ghastlies, Haunters, Gengars, Misdreavus. Now, if you guys don't know, Generation 2 has Misdreavus, and in a higher generation, it evolves into Mismagiate. Dare you to get the gold medal in one day. The gold medal for what? Because if you're talking Gen 3, that's impossible. They're only releasing, that we know of, Sableye, Baynet, Shuppet, Duskull, and Dusclops. So you can only possibly get the bronze medal for the Hoenn region. You can't, there won't be any others. And the bronze medal is catch 5 Pokemon from the Hoenn region. Yeah, Gen 3, you won't be able to get it today. This is a staggered rollout. So only, like I said, only 5 of the Ghost Pokemon have been confirmed. Now, getting back to the shinies. I'm hoping that they release the shiny versions of the ghosts during this event, because it's going to get boring after 2 weeks. You know, double candy is great, but we're only getting double candy for all the monsters we already have. You know, I understand why they didn't do double candy with all of Gen 3, because it would be way too easy to fill up the Pokedex. And obviously, Niantic likes to suck as much money out of us as possible. So they wouldn't like that. They want people to buy Pokeballs, incubators, things like that, make it harder. You guys will see when I catch this Eevee. I have, well, not compared to some people, but at least for me, I have a lot of Eevee candies. Ever since the game dropped, I've been in an... Yeah, I would like it too, but... you know, I understand why they're not doing it, and I would rather them come out with something slow, give us the ghost to at least, you know, give us something new for the time being. But Generation 3, it needs to have abilities. Like I've already said, Shedinja only has 1 HP. Literally a level 0 Pidgey will be able to knock it out. Nope. The ghost Pokemon come out in 2 hours and 6 minutes. If I was on a computer, I would put a timer up here for you guys, but I'm just streaming from my phone. So, again, for anybody who's new or didn't hear me, 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 12 noon Pacific Time in the United States. Adjust it to wherever you are in the world. And that's when Gen 3 will become available. And again, it's only the ghosts, and it's only 5 out of 6 of them. So, in North Carolina, that would be the East Coast, and that would be 3 p.m. Now, going back to abilities. Yeah, just caught a Rayquaza, buddy. So going back to the abilities. Shedinja, it has 1 HP, it'll get knocked out by anything. Something that's terrifying is the Pokemon Slacking. Because Slacking, if they don't nerf it, it'll have like 5,000 CP. It'll have a higher CP than, you know, my Mewtwo, than almost anything. Well, hopefully you did something fun while you were out skipping school today. But, yeah, they made the announcement yesterday. Oh, Raikou. And, Slacking is extremely powerful. It has a massive attack. Shedinja is it's a 1 HP ghost bug Pokemon, and it evolves from Nincada. In the games, it evolves from Nincada if you have an open spot in your party. Evolving Nincada into a Ninjask while you have an open spot in your party, and you get a 1 HP Shedinja. Shedinja will never gain more than 1 HP. Level 100 Shedinja, 1 HP. The thing that makes it special is you can only kill it. It will only take damage from super effective. So, Bug is weak against fire. So you need to use a fire move to take it out. Now going back to Slacking. Slacking has a huge attack. It has a huge CP. You know, I forget what it is. It's something crazy, 4,000 something, 5,000. But it's balanced out in the regular games because it has a move, or it has an ability that prevents it from attacking twice in a row. So, instead of getting to do something every move, every turn, you can only do something every 2 turns. However, there's not a way to implement that in Pokemon Go. So, John Hankey, the CEO of Niantic, he's already talked about revamping the battle system, looking at PvP and things like that. And it's understandable why Gen 3 did not come out all at once. Yeah, that would be something scary if they put Slacking as a raid boss. You know, that would be like a Blissey raid boss. Now, the difference between a Blissey and a Slacking is, you know, Blissey's just going to sit there and tank your hits. You're going to have to just whittle it down. It's not difficult to take out a Blissey, it's just annoying. Slacking, on the other hand, it'll hit you with a 300 base attack, and, you know, it's stronger than most, if not all, of the legendaries. So that would be a very, oh, why did it give me this? Okay. I'm not sure how they're going to implement trading. To be honest, I don't think trading is coming anytime soon. Before they have trading, they're going to have PvP. Because right now, what's the point of trading? To fill out your Pokédex? And then what? You get a gold medal? Trading in the games is more important because it's getting Pokemon you need to fight other people. Until you have to fight other people in this game, you're not going to get traded. And it's not only because, you know, there's really no point to it other than filling out the Pokédex, but because I don't think at this time Niantic has a way to do trading effectively. Because what's to prevent spoofers from going out, spoofing and getting a bunch of rare Pokemon, trading it to their account that they don't spoof on, let the spoofing account get banned, and then say, oh well, I didn't know it was a hacked Pokemon. Until they have some better anti-cheat measures, they're not going to introduce trading. This damn pigeon. And Sarah, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep this short stream going. You're saying Megas are coming out in Pokemon Go, but that's like saying Generation 7 is coming out in Pokemon Go. Megas don't come out until, I don't know, Gen 6? It's either Gen 5 or Gen 6 that have Megas, so it's not gonna, Megas won't come out before Generation 3 and Generation 4. I know for a fact that Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, they don't have Megas. So it's either I'm not sure. It's either Black and White or X and Y that introduced Megas. And of course, then the remakes, Alpha Ruby and, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, they have Megas, whereas the original didn't. As I've said before, Gen 3 drops in a little less than 2 hours. It comes out at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Eastern. Let's see, who can we put in here? Okay. I hate having to catch these things because I still don't have the ice badge. Pain in the ass to get. Ugh. Oh yay, Murkrow. Isn't that great? Last event, it was Meowth, the Ghost, Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar, Cubone, Hypno, Drowsy, Zubat, Golbat. So I'm assuming this time everything that'll be included will be Meowth, Persian, Hypno, Drowsy, Haunter, Ghastly, Gengar, Cubone, Marowak, Zubat, Golbat, Crobat. We saw a Caterpie, so I don't know about that, but unfortunately there'll probably be some more Murkrows. The Gen 2 Ghost, Misdreavus. I don't know what else. Maybe Dark Pokemon. Oh, we've seen Houndoom, so we're gonna get Dark and Ghost. Maybe Tyranitar, Larvitar, Pupitar. How do you get an EX? How did I get my EX pass? So what I did is I battled a raid at a sponsored gym, and after that I got my EX pass. Could be stronger though. Can't stand for that. Let's do something about that real quick. Unfortunately, my Mewtwo is terrible, but... $34.41 CP. There's actually the last wave of EX passes to go out was for an EX raid today. So I'm assuming they're still giving them out, but I guess not. I don't know. Nobody really knows because it's still in the testing phase. If you look at the invite, it still says, you know, we'd like you to field test the EX raids. Let's go grab that Golbat. Oh, the weight. The weight is killing me. I'm still missing some really stupid Pokemon. I don't have a Doug Trio. I still don't have a Dodrio, Farfetch'd, Mr. Mime. No, it's not gonna happen. Mewtwo's not gonna be released to everybody in a raid. What's up, guys? What's up, Gamerly? You know, unfortunately, a lot of people who are playing Pokemon Go, they don't realize how the Pokemon Company works. It's always been their modus operandi to only give out Pokemon during special events, and if people don't get them, well, too bad. To get Mew back in Pokemon Red and Blue, you had to take your game to you had to take your Game Boy physically to a special event, and they would trade you a Mew. So, unfortunately, Mewtwo is not coming to regular raids. It's going to be locked in EX raids. At least that's my prediction. I know some people don't like it, and have I caught any legendary? Yes, I have. Oh! I'm not sure if that was my Pokedex or... Oh, I thought I just saw a Dratini or a Dragon for a second. Oh. Oh, come on. It's not Niantic. That's the Pokemon Company that does that. It's always been that way. It's probably always going to be that way. They're still doing it with Sun and Moon. They're going to do it with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. That's, you know, it's nothing. Oh, come on. Has the event started? Nope. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. What's up, buddy? Wow. Whoa. Oh, let's evolve this. Even if Niantic is doing that, it's based on how the Pokemon Company has always done things. Yes, I know FSU ATL. I tell you what I think about him, but there might be little children watching. He's a scumbag who rips off his audience, and that's about all there is to it. Not gonna waste my stream talking about him. I have a 98% Vileplume. I've got 200% Pokemon, but one's a Kingler and one's an Arbok. Couple 98%. No, I don't like him. Because he uses his viewer base. Go look at one of his videos and look how many ads there are in the first half of the video. And you know, Mystic7 did a good video about him. Fake giveaways. Which evolution do I have? I have all 5 of the evolutions. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Espeon, and Umbreon. But I was saying this earlier, I live in an Eevee biome. There's so many Eevees around here. I'll show you guys. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern, so a little over an hour and a half. Hour and 45 minutes the event starts. Okay, so Eevee. I've seen 532, I've caught 474. Vaporeon, seen 26, caught 26. Jolteon 20, Flareon 21. You can see I live in a Eevee biome. Now somebody asked earlier what legendaries I have. I have 2 Zapdos, 16 Raikou, 4 Entei, and 1 Mewtwo. Unfortunately, I don't have any Lugia, I don't have any Articuno, and I don't have any Moltres. And I have 1 Mewtwo. But it's a beautiful day for the event. 70 degrees in New England for the end of October. I'm not going to complain with that. Gen 4. Not really sure. Like, in terms of nostalgia and playing as a kid, yo, buddy, like, you've already said it enough times, like, don't spam the chat. Don't spam my stream asking for people to sub to you. Like, you've done it enough times and I haven't said anything. You know, don't spam the chat with it. And statistically speaking, you're not going to gain a lot of subs doing that. You're better off actually putting in the work to get subs. Especially in the long term. Because getting more subs might help you, whatever. Favorite Pokemon in all generations. I'm gonna have to go old school and say, it's probably Charizard. Come on. So remember, pineapple berries during this event. This is going to be big because that'll give you 4 times candy. And so if you do a Tyranitar raid and use a pineapple berry, you can get 40 candies from it. So yes, the event starts at 3 p.m. Eastern and 12 noon Pacific in 1 hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, I like Greninja. I like the Ash Greninja when they do Battle Bond and basically Greninja's Mega Evolution. I enjoyed that in Sun and Moon. Are any of you guys going to be getting Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon when it comes out? Comes out second week in November. And this will also be the last Pokemon game to be released on the 3DS. After that, it appears like they'll be coming out on the Switch. Also, I'm willing to bet what Nintendo does is they start porting their games over to the Switch. So, like right now on the 3DS, how you have the Virtual Console and you can play Red and Blue or Gold and Silver. Since the games have stopped coming out on the 3DS, I think they'll start to port some of those over to the Nintendo Switch. But they won't do that until at least a year into Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So, I mean, certainly by 2020, we're looking at I mean, my guess would be 2020, the latest, we'll be seeing a completely new Pokemon game. Maybe Pokemon Stars or, you know, something totally new. And we're going to see that on the Nintendo Switch. Something else that would be great is if we got an open world MMO RPG with Pokemon. That would be great. And that could take advantage of a lot of the Switch's features. But certainly Pokemon is not going anywhere anytime soon. Right now, you know, we're in the 20th year anniversary of Pokemon, and some people at Niantic said that they have a vision that, you know, Pokemon Go might be a 20-year franchise. I don't know how they intend to pull that off, but it shows that the Pokemon Company and Niantic, etc., are certainly they certainly don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. And Pokemon will certainly be around for a while. It doesn't matter where in the world you live, the event starts in 1 hour and 38 minutes. But that correlates to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. What is this crap? But I'm gonna end this stream for right now, guys. I will be back at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I will be streaming the beginning of the event. So if you guys want to check out my stream, come back, check out my channel around 3 p.m. Eastern. That'll be an hour and a half. Hope to see you guys then, and take it easy, guys.